Yeah.
And it's one of them things that really it kind of stung me badly.
I'll
I
be
wanted to
honest with you,
kick
bro.
off and that lot.
I've been out of work for a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah,
And when this delivery of Oud came last week, it gave me like a sense of life, bro. Like I had,
yeah, no, I
I
could
had to wake
tell
up in the
because
morning,
you've made
pack
quite a few sales of it
orders,
too, haven't you?
go to the post office, and it just gave me that like that reason to get out of
Injection,
bed.
and you're your own boss, and that's a beautiful thing about it. And that,
Yeah,
and I mean, I think that's something I'd like to do. I mean, being out of work for a year, I'd go mad. So I need
yeah.
to keep busy. I
Well, I
don't know
did
how
go
you do
mad,
it.
you know. I did like if like people watch my TikToks. Like I went through it. Like if you go right back like a year back in my TikToks, you can see my when I've got low iman. You can see when I'm struggling.
Mm,
You know, you don't really
mm,
realize it at the time, but when you look back, you can see periods where you had really strong iman. You can see periods where you had low iman, and you can see periods where you was happy and periods where you wasn't. You know.
mm, mm, 2 seconds, brother. The new
No
trend with
problem.
that drill music, talking about the dean, is extremely bad. I mean, mixing. Scotty and I will tell you music's bad. We will tell you it's bad, even though we listen to it. It is bad. But drill music, talking about the dean, is something you should never do, especially when you think about the profanities that goes into drill music by itself.
But like,
Alhamdulillah.
look,
So
music is haram anyway. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Alhamdulillah.
If you listen to drill music like I did, and you came from the trap like I did, and you lived the life that they're talking about in the songs, not, oh yeah, look, the drill music, let's jump around. Like, let me do you see this new trend going around? I was in Mecca
That's what.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
come back.
Literally, the
Listen,
person was
you
asking
see the
about that, brother.
people doing them trends. Not one of them has spent a day in the trap. Yeah. They are trying to glorify a life they never lived. It's
Mm,
embarrassing.
mm,
Now,
mm,
me,
mm,
I lived that life. I lived it. For 10, 15 years, I lived it. Yeah.
mm,
I listen to that music even now. I still listen to that music. Yeah.
mm, mm.
Look at this little
No
Mike Hunt.
judge.
This Mike Hunt, yeah. I know this guy. He thinks he's funny because he commented on one of my videos the other day, and I know who you are, and I'm gonna come and see your mum real soon. Um. So yeah, sorry, bro. This guy keeps
No,
popping
no,
up in
no.
my
It's cool,
comments,
but
man.
you get them. You get these haters.
But yeah,
They
so
happen,
look.
Scotty.
For me, I lived that, and I listened to that music, and I love that music. Even now, the
Mm,
stock for a lot, the shaitan is like that's something that I still enjoy. So
mm,
when it comes
mm.
to listening to drill music, what would I rather listen to? Drill music about the Dean or drill music about the trap?
No, I get what you're saying, but from your point of view,
Okay,
but I'm saying that the trend that's going on,
well then,
the
so
trend that's going
everyone
on,
just
though.
needs to settle themselves. Yeah, if you don't listen to drill music, then don't listen to it. Go about your day. Don't talk about it. Yeah. If you still listen to music and you live that life and you're trying to get away from it, listening, that is a good transition from listening to drill music talking about drug dealing, stabbing, and killings to listen to it about the Dean. That's a transition. Yeah.
Mm. But you've
Pop
got to
music's
admit the
haram
trend people, the
altogether.
trend
So if
jumpers.
you don't listen to music, if you don't feel the need to listen to music, say Alhamdulillah for your iman and make dua for the people that are still listening to it. Don't
Oh,
think you're
absolutely.
better than anyone else because you don't have that. Because what you don't have, the things that you struggle with, maybe that person finds easy. And maybe the things
Yeah.
that you struggle with, that person finds easy. So don't look
Mm,
at
mm,
one thing, yeah?
mm.
Don't look at one thing and think, um, I can do this and that brother can't, so I'm better than that brother, or I'm going to talk down about that
We're not,
situation.
no, we're each on
Because
our own journey to Allah. We are each on our own journey
exactly,
to
we're
Allah.
all on our own journey, yeah?
But I mean, the trend of these kids running around doing that about the drill music, and you can tell they live in good life
Oh, yeah,
society.
yeah, yeah, no, I've seen that, I've seen it, and it's embarrassing. But you know what it
Yeah.
comes down to? Like, I put a post up the other day, yeah? And it was, Barakallahu feeky, Mona. I put up a post the other day, and it was about me making dua for a wife, and it was a funny video. I had some brothers come in my DMs and look, bro, you joke about a lot of things, but dua is not something to joke about.
Mm,
The guy spoke to me, showed me something. I took the post down and I humbled myself and I said,
mm,
Astaghfirullah, dua is
mm.
not something we should joke about in the deen. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what a lot of people, and that's a sign of iman. Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you
That
are
is.
doing something wrong and someone comes and says to you, look, brother, that's wrong. Here's the reason why.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, because what we do in ignorance, don't curse a brother. Don't look down on a brother for what he does in ignorance. Help him. Help him. And how do you
Mm,
help him? By laughing at him, by pointing. by making a thing of it. No, you go and you advise him and you show him why. You show them that it's not from your personal opinion, it's from the Sunnah. This is why it's sacred. You shouldn't do that. Now, 6 months or a year ago, I would have blocked that person and I would have left the video up. I would have. Yeah? But my deen is where it is. Yeah? My iman's where it is. So when someone comes and advises me now, I say, thank you, brother. And I act on it. But you see a lot of these people that are making these videos, they have no iman. I guarantee you they can't tell you the conditions of wudu. They can't tell you the conditions for a salah. If you can't tell me the condition for wudu, the conditions for wudu, you're not making wudu properly. If you can't tell me the conditions for salah, you're not making salah properly. Do you know what I mean? There's conditions to it. So these people, I can tell they've got no iman, because when they're pulled up on these things, all they want to do is deny, push, block, so that they can continue on their journey of ignorance.
You see that's the problem. To listen to when you're being corrected by knowledgeable people is very, very critical, especially 100%. When it comes to something, especially when you're talking something as absolutely complex as Islam. Islam's not one of these easy religions. As I keep telling many of my ex-Christian friends, I say Christianity, and I don't mean this offensively, but I'm being honest. Christianity is like for young people. It's for toddlers. It's not for the theology. When you grow up, Islam is for adults.
Well, do you know what? I beg to differ a little bit there, because I feel like everything within Islam. I mean, look, it's not easy to pray 5 times a day. It's not, yeah. But when you talk about Islam, everything goes in line with what we want to think anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
so
I'm talking about when you're coming from this world.
If we stripped all the crap away, we stripped all the crap out of our life away.
I'm just saying
when you look at the world, to do, we would naturally do anyway. Be good to your neighbor, look after your parents. Like, do you know what I mean? They're things that we would naturally want to do.
Excuse me. I just got one of these spammers just ramming into my account where people
they probably come from yours. I blocked a few. They're probably coming on over to yours.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
But yeah, look, like you see, like even you see these brothers who are making these videos now with that new trend. I don't make videos against them. What's the point? What's the point in me making a video saying, "Look at this brother. Look what he's doing wrong"? What's the point? Okay. You go to them. You advise them properly. Yeah, and if they don't want to take it, then leave them to it. Leave them to it. All we can do with our brothers and sisters on here is try to advise them. Yeah. But by pointing, by putting them and showing the world what they're doing is wrong, and by embarrassing them like that, that is not going to have the impact that we should want it to have. You know, we need to check our intentions for advising people. Is it to make ourselves feel big, or is it to help the brother out? Yeah. Depending on which one you want, depends on how you're going to do it. You know?
Damn, Scott, that's extremely wise for you. I'm like, where are you?
Bro, it's serious, though. It's serious. You know, look, I've been, look, alhamdulillah, I'm 18 months into my journey, yeah? And, you know, I tried my best. I am not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I try my best. And one thing I don't do is I don't justify my sins. I say astaghfirullah for them. Make dua for me to be better. Yeah?
No, me neither, brother. Me neither. I don't just, like I said, many people say, well, we're quite shocked that a white guy would say music is haram. I'm not the kind of person to, I'm 41. I'm about five years older than you, Scott, I think. I think you're in your mid-30s.
I'm going. See you later.
No, come on. I'm in mid-30s.